usually is very askew. They have to manipulate, gaslight, and destroy people to maintain their very fracturable point of view. And I feel very bad for people that have experienced narcissistic partners. Most narcissists don't stalk you or kill you. The majority of narcissists out there, and I've heard, at least from my therapist, that 1 every 6 people approximately are narcissists. So if you've dated more than 6 people, you've dated at least one narcissist. Whether or not they're a danger to themselves is more likely than a danger to other people. And we've heard a lot about narcissists in media. So what do narcissists look like? Well, they appear in many very famous movies. If you've ever seen movies like Gone Girl, The Devil Wears Prada, Mommy Dearest, The Talented Mrs. Ripley, Black Swan, Succession, You. Those are some basic examples of narcissism. My favorite is American Psycho. Narcissists are very clever, manipulative people. They don't have to be dangerous. They don't have to harm people. They're very manipulative. They have very, very shallow and crushable egos. That's why narcissists have to destroy emotionally and psychologically people to maintain their skewed adulation of themselves. So how does narcissism appear in church? Well, narcissists love positions of power, authority, and influence. Religion is one of the best places to find a niche where they're like emotional vampires. They basically suck the joy, the happiness, and the good mood out of everything. They very subtly undermine healthy community and leadership. Examples include pastors who prioritize their own popularity over biblical principles. They dismiss or belittle concerns of others. They exhibit a sense of entitlement regarding their position, and they use their influence to boost their own view of themselves. Other signs include a lack of empathy, manipulation, and there's a tendency to blame others for problems. They basically have the victim complex. So what are some specific examples? When they prioritize popularity over biblical principles, narcissistic pastors, teachers, preach messages that are popular and well received, even if they contradict what people interpret as the Bible. They want to gain admiration and approval from their congregation. Dismissing or belittling concerns. When church members raise concerns about pastor leadership or behavior, a narcissistic pastor or person in authority dismisses these persons' concerns as invalid. Perhaps they attack them personally instead of addressing the issue, or they can gaslight people. Gaslighting is making somebody doubt their vision, their point of view, and their reality. Delegating tasks with no authority or resources. A narcissistic pastor might assign tasks to others, but then fail to provide the necessary support, authority, or resources to complete the task successfully. This creates an environment where they can then blame others for their own failures. We call this sabotaging or weaponized incompetence. Feeling threatened by others' success. Narcissistic pastors may feel threatened by the success or talent of church members or staff. They might try to undermine these individuals to take credit for their own accomplishments. They manipulate church structures. Narcissistic pastors might use church discipline or other structures to remove people who disagree with them or to advance their own agendas rather than genuine spiritual reasons. Spiritual superiority. Narcissistic individuals might believe their relationship with God is more special or has more understanding of Scripture, which makes their authority superior to others, leading to judgmental attitudes. Seeking admiration and attention. Narcissistic pastors may be driven by a need for attention and admiration, using their position to fulfill this need rather than serving the church. A lack of empathy. Key characteristics of narcissism is the lack of empathy, which make it difficult for individuals to understand or care about the feelings and needs of others.